It's just not gone right for Wrexham today. Started with a different shape. As there is the final whistle. It didn't seem to work out. Final score, TNS 4, Wrexham 2. Despite that late strike on a debut by Adams, what a hit that was. We can't argue. Through a free down fairly quickly, 2 goals by Chapman and 1 by Tier. And even though we were able to pull the goal back, nice finish by Mahmoud. We conceded too early in the second half from a corner. Ball turned in from close range by Gibbs. And like I said, Adams's goal was, I don't like to use the word consolation, because it's not a consolation when you lose and score late on.
No,
but,
you know what, I think the 2 halves were exactly the same. We for the majority of both halves, we weren't in the game. We weren't getting the consistent amount of passes together. We weren't making the right decisions. We weren't on the same wavelength. And then in the last 10 minutes of both halves, we got on top, but too little too late by that point.
I mean, we certainly made chances. And
absolutely.
You were quite right. You kept saying ruthlessness was needed. There was a lot of need for ruthlessness, wasn't there? Yeah. But ultimately, TNS were ruthless, and as well, we're doing well, making interceptions, nicking the ball back, getting at us when we'd committed plays maybe ahead of the ball or didn't quite have our rest defence shape. And they really opened up the back 4.
Absolutely. I think if we count how many shots we've had in this game and how many saves we forced the keeper into, even when we weren't performing at our best, when we didn't have a lot of the ball, we're still creating chances. That's a massive positive.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a positive that I sort of Jenny can take away, because I know there won't be too many we can take, but this chance creation is still high. But I've said it all game, and I'll say it often, we have to be ruthless in that attacking box. You have to be ruthless defensively as well. I thought some of the goals we conceded were poor. Ruthless in both boxes, that's the way you need to be.
And that is a feature of our play we really need to watch out for, because an awful lot of the goals we've conceded this season really feel avoidable. Yeah,
absolutely. I don't believe that we've been outplayed in terms of goals that have been scored. I don't believe a team's fully opened us up by good play, and you sort of hold your hands up. Yeah, actually that's just a really good team goal by the opposition. I think every goal, majority of goals we conceded this season, I think we look at them and say, actually there's things that need to be better in that, whether it's a goal itself or the build up to it.
The change of shape was a surprise. Not saying it's the wrong idea at all. We did change back to the 3 at the back that we've been playing with the box midfield in the second half. It was just TNS opened us up, took their chances really well, and our passing wasn't quite as crisp as it can be, was it really? And they read that game. They read our passes well.
Yeah.
Ultimately, a great win for TNS. 2 great home wins for them, but we are early on in this journey, and we certainly showed. I mean, heck, I can't remember us making that many good chances at TNS before, to be fair. So it shows something.
I know it's not been a great day today, but it's just start the season. I think there's a lot more to come from this team. I fully believe this team is stronger than it was last season. I fully believe they're still going to be up and around it to compete for the league title. Absolutely. And you have days like this, absolutely. It's just football, the way of life. But it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back next week.
Exactly. So we've got 2 wins out of the first 3. That's good. We're happy with that.
Better record than last season, I think. So we've got to remember that. We've got to be realistic, bigger picture. Yeah. We are in a better place than we were last season. 0
points after 3 games, wasn't it, last season? And we certainly looked to have a lot of goal threat, and we just suspect that as Jenny Sugarman's good work on the training pitch embeds more and more, this team will step up more and more. But credit to TNS. I'm very reluctant to use the phrase "did a number on us," because they didn't, but they certainly were efficient and smart coming forwards, and Tier and Chapman, they're the couple of strikers who are able to capitalise really well. And Wrexham suffer our first loss of the season. There's a team in their post-match huddle We'll come back again next Saturday. Home game next Saturday, so a chance to try and make amends and fight back. But yeah.
No, it's all in the reaction. All in the reaction.
Exactly.
Don't be in the same mindset or mull about today too much. Next weekend it's a fresh start, another opportunity. We've seen what this team can do, so I'm fully confident about that.
I mean, yes, let's be honest. Anybody who isn't needs to cast their mind back all the way to 24 hours ago, because the men's team certainly showed how to bounce back, didn't they?
That is the Wrexham way.
Exactly so. Perfect way to end an upbeat message and an important one. But as always, Del, absolute honour and pleasure to commentate with you. Absolutely superb. And thank you so much for answering the Ask Wrexham questions. I know everyone's really appreciating it.
That. Thank you everyone for listening.
Brilliant stuff. Yes, absolutely. So, ta-ta everybody. See you next weekend. Well, see you on Tuesday for the Reading game as well, let's be honest. But another big weekend next weekend. Couple of home games. And let's hope that we can get 2 wins out of them this time. With a final score of TNS 4, Wrexham 2, we have been Del Morgan and Mark Griffiths from Wrexham AFC.